Okay, so when you render clouds, you can also take them and import in HDRI. So for this one, when you save, be sure you select the HDRI. And currently I will use it for the Photomatic Pro, just to show you different when you start tone mapping. Okay, let's go open. And just overall right here, you can see this is original clouds. You can see the tone and how we can just like example right in this area too bright, we lost some sun. So if we're going inside the HDRI with tone mapping, you can see like in this area we have our sun visible and we have a little bit more details on the cloud. Of course, I'm going to modify slightly these settings. I don't want this dark, so I want to bring a little bit brighter kind of effect to this, and mostly we'll do this by working with adjusting white points and black points. In some cases, you can see right here we have it all the way. It's give it a little bit darker in an area, and white points, so we're going all the way down. It will be a little bit too dark, so let's bring a little bit lighter. So I want to bring some clouds right here, some elements, but not too much. And depending on what application you're using, these settings can be a little bit different, but overall they will be very similar with where you have it. So it will be kind of similarity in this one. And I'm just going to look on some very dramatic, nice clouds that I'm looking for. So we have some nice effect. Okay, let's bring a little bit closer to preview. Maybe around that area. Okay, saturation on the highlights, so we'll bring a little bit clouds and reduce a little bit micro smoothing, so we'll have it nice texturing going right around. The one problem is if you have a too grainy effect, the grain will start popping up. I'll show you how we can in Photoshop smooth this out a little bit more, but for that I want to bring details up, because any smoothing will affect some details that we probably will lose. So let me go bring a bit closer, just bring a little bit more in the light. I think this is probably the atmosphere I'm going for. So let me go ahead, save this, and we'll just go click process. It's take a second, and adjust so we can bring a little bit contrast curve, add a little bit right there. Let's go sharpening, pop up, done. So I'm going just to save this, and it's save as a tone map, so I will know. Let's go open inside the Photoshop and compare these two. Okay, so right here in Photoshop we can compare side by side. This is one I save as TFF directly from the Vue, and right here the tone map. You can see we brought a little bit more details like in some areas. Probably I end up combining both of them because I like a little bit lightness in the image around this area and so probably combine both of them and something between two of this come up with final image. Again, this is a backdrop, again it's sky. Next, what I want to do, I want to create the mountains, so we can place it, and maybe some valley with brushes. They can custom create brushes in a Vue as a texture, and we'll see how we can apply to our scenery inside the valley.